We record. All right. So Kiki, share with us your beauty and your beast as well. I mean, what I love about all of us come from different places, man. Mm-hmm. And but even though we're different, we are similar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All the stories have a little similarity.
Yeah, I can say that I related with everybody's story and their struggles and everything. I would say probably my biggest beast in this industry and in life was overcoming my shyness, which a lot of people don't really believe me when I admit how truly shy I am, like even right now, I get severe social anxiety when it comes to the personal level. So people don't usually believe me because on the professional level, I have more confidence because I know what I know and I'm only gonna offer what I know, so I'm okay with that. My dad always taught me do it right the first time or don't do it at all, and that's carried me through my professional life ever since I was 15 and started working. I've always worked a job, done it to the best of my ability, excelled, moved up quickly, and been fine. But socially, I get petrified. I have severe social anxiety. I love people, but I'm the quiet one. I'm the one that sits back. I'm good listening. I'm not the one that likes to be on the spot. Now, this gives me the most anxiety. When Kevin said he wanted to do this, I was literally like, are you sure? I'll do it for you. But I'm literally stressed about it since then. But I'm not good at talking about myself, I don't know why. I don't know. Probably because I was the youngest child and I was used to just being I learned from my brother and sister. My sister was very aggressive, kind of type A, out there personality. And my mom always says that, looking back at our childhood, I was always the quiet one, sitting back,
I have noticed that about you, but I think, in my opinion, that's one of your strongest assets. It is.
Okay.
You are.
I've never looked at it as an asset.
You are a good friend.
You really, 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 really are.
Seriously, you are a good friend. And to your friends, I bet you're their biggest cheerleader and supporter. And you help more people than what you will ever know. I do believe that. Even when huh?
See, yeah, she helps me.
Yeah. You help everybody who you touch and connect with. And that's
it's the happy things that get me. Bad things I'm trying.
But that what you think is shyness and the ability to be in the background, and I understand because sometimes it's just me. You tell me if I'm right or wrong. Sometimes that type A personality, that aggressive, the one that's out there in the forefront, it looks like, man, I wish I could have some of that. But, we always made for our own reason. 9 times out of 10, that person in the front can't be in the front if it wasn't for a person like you helping.
Yeah.
I mean, when it's all said and done, so you saying your shyness has been your biggest struggle. You think it has hindered you in your career?
Or where do you feel like it hinders you?
Well, I feel like it's been something that I've constantly been trying to work on. I feel like becoming a hairdresser actually helped me break out of that a lot because y'all think I'm shy now. You should have seen me before I became and I was a server. I've always worked very social jobs, but I didn't really start to build my confidence personally until I started doing hair, until I was able to be behind the chair, literally and figuratively. I was on the spot, but not on the spot because it was about them and not me. And I think that's one of the things I love about this job is we can excel, but it's all about we do our own hair, but it's all about everybody else. Like, it's a service that we're doing to other people. We're touching people. That's why I wanted to educate. Like, I wanted to educate from the beginning. When I went to hair school, I attended probably 10, 15 advanced education courses while in hair school.
Wow.
And I would go back to school and I would teach them. The teachers would set me up to teach the class. Even being as shy as I was, that made it to where I wasn't, at least in that scenario, where I could just share whatever I had been given.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
What kind of shy is it?
It's
Because there's different, there's a shy like, oh, I don't want people staring at me. Or there's a shyness of not knowing what to say because you lose your thoughts because everybody's watching you. Or like, what do you mean? Like, how do you define your shyness?
really just socially.
So like,
Conversationally, like, I'm not usually the one to start a conversation, but I'll join a conversation. I'm just not.
do you feel
I'm
like,
never the person to stand up first. Like,
do you feel like are you trying to hold back?
I
Do you
guess.
feel like you hold back?
I don't know. It's probably like thinking about to my childhood. I never thought that what I had to say was the most important, even though maybe I valued what I said and felt that it was important. I never would put myself in front of others.
I
I have a question.
I got you.
So I know you said your sister is an aggressor. I have an aggressive older sister as well.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if you said something, it was a fight all the time? Or it was like
Yeah.
a bite back?
It was because she was always opinionated, very opinionated. So my opinion never really mattered, and I was very sensitive.
Yeah.
Very
and if I
sensitive,
cry,
and
I'm
it's
getting
probably. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I would be more upset. Like, if my brother did this, I would cry about it. My parents would think I was hurt, and I'd be like, I'm not hurt. But you hurt my feelings. Like, and it would be like this thing because they acted like I was almost like overly dramatic about it, but I was truly just hurt that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's a sensitivity.
Yeah, I guess I'm very, very sensitive to my own feelings and other people's feelings as well. I don't have like a blocker. Very, very, almost to a fault. Like,
Me too.
I can empathize other people's pain, their feelings, and it's uncontrollable. Like,
But it's who you are.
Yeah.
And
That's so wrong.
I will bet that that's also directly connected to your beauty.
yeah, I could say it is because I'm able to empathize with people. I'm able to listen to them and put myself in their shoes and help them achieve what they want or direct them into the area that they want. So I'd say, like, now at this point in my career, I've been doing hair for 12 years and I've been educating for 10 of those years. And when I'm doing hair, I'm so confident. When I'm behind the chair, when I'm in my salon, like, my employees want me to come do the consultation for them because I'll just tell them straight up exactly how it is, like, no problem, like, you're either gonna get it or you're not.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm kind of the other way around. See, I'm more comfortable with talking about myself than other things because then I feel like, and we talked about this. Am I making sense? Am I coming across? Because I get more like wrapped up into my thoughts and I overthink a lot. So instead of me just saying it, I'm in my head too much.
Yeah.
And so I'm not confident.
But I say most of the time when you're listening, but you're thinking about what you want to say instead of actually listening and intaking.
Right.
Right. You're just thinking about your response and your reply.
Wow.
So if you're able to listen, I probably opposite. Yeah.
We're the opposite.
We're
the exact opposite.
Kevin, that was one of my lessons in Cancun.
What?
The listen to respond and respond to listen.
Say that again. Listen to respond.
Most people listen to respond.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So
you're just thinking about yourself while they're talking. You're thinking about, how does this relate to me? This is my story. And then you just start with your story instead of really relating to the person and emphasizing with them. And
because there's a difference. You can listen. Some people listen to win an argument.
That's true.
But winning the argument doesn't better the situation.
Right.
Sometimes you need to listen to empathize so that you can relate to, now my thing of it is I can listen and I can empathize, but I'm a fixer. So I still want to fix the situation at the end of the day. But sometimes
some people just
don't want to be fixed.
They want to vent. They just want to. They kind of just want you to be their trash can.
Right.
And that's my heart.
And that's
unloading.
It's hard for me to accept that.
Yeah, it's hard for me to accept it because so basically you want me to sit here and listen to all this crap, have no opinion, and then be like, be okay with it. Well, I'm like, no, I'm gonna listen to it. I feel you. But then this is what we're gonna do, so we won't be in this situation.
But if you realize, if you learn, okay, I'm fixing the situation by just letting them get it all out and release.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna have to be that's a mindset change.
This is how I'm fixing it.
Yeah, but
just
letting
that
person mindset. Have you ever had someone tell you, "Well, I didn't want to come tell you because"?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah. So,
right.
I don't like that feeling.
I
want people to be able to come to me, but I don't want them to be like, "Well, I ain't come to you because I already knew." I'm like,
yeah, I don't like it, but at the same time, I'm like, man, look, I'm one of the easiest persons in the world to deal with. All right, I don't, yes, I want to fix the situation, but I have no judgment. I'm going to hear you out. I understand where you're coming from. All of that. Now that we went through all of that, now let me just tell you what to do so we won't be. Let me just get you out. But you gotta remember my story. I was about to lose everything. So it took, I had to figure out how to do a lot of stuff to get to an even place now. And I don't want nobody to be where I was. I don't want you at the bottom. Right. I want you at the top. So I don't want to leave you there. I want to get you up here. So it's hard for me to leave it there.
Well, sometimes people just need to release. That to them is kind of fixing it.
Right.
Within themselves.
I am learning that.
Within themselves.
I am learning that.
It's not necessarily they need somebody to help them fix it. It's getting it out, allowing themselves to hear themselves, and then they're figuring it out within themselves.
Right. Now you can come to me tomorrow though, talk about the same thing.
Right. Like, I don't want to hear it like get it out.
But yeah, you can get it out. We go, okay. Thinking in my head what I want to say, like, but I'm learning to be a Kiki. I'm gonna be a Kiki.
See, you can come and tell me all your problems. I will sit there and listen and just let
you call me tomorrow. You can call me the next.
You can just unload, and I have all the patience for it.
Well, see, I've had to learn how to
you're good.
Pick my
they need to call you first.
I have all the patience for it. I really do.
I'm so like, how are we still talking about this? We ain't.
Because they gotta get it all out. Sometimes they just gotta. It takes more than
like
one conversation
in a day
to get it out.
Everything ain't that easy. Sometimes people need time.
Yeah.
To process it, they need to hear it over and over.
Yeah.
Again. They gotta, just work through it.
Well, that's why there's room for all of us. Because
I'm
the friend that listens. Kevin's the friend that gives advice.
I'm the friend that listens. And I give a little bit of advice.
It gives a backstory.
Yeah, a little bit.
Do what?
I said it gives a story, like a relatable scenario.
I think I'm a vice opinion, but it's not all bad.
No, it helps having the patience, and then just understand.
Well, it comes from a place of concern and care and wanting to help each other.
And patience.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to share?
No.
You good? Hey man, I think we all did a great job. I just close out by saying this right here. In our industry, everything ain't glitz and glamour. It's we are real people.
Just like everybody else.
Right.
We have our real issues. We have our real fights, our real struggles. But we also have our real victories. And that's what makes the beast and the beauty worth it all.
You and your sound bites.
Hey, he's great.
You and your sound bites. We've all.
day.
We've all
And
had.
it'd be right off the
Just
top of
Morgan
my
Freeman.
head.
We've all had.
Natural.
Right?
We've all had our struggles. We've all had our ups and downs.